Okay, so my customer from a few months ago now gave us this bike with quite a lot of work to do. We showed it a bit earlier in one of our other videos, but this is a complete thing now. So first of all, he wanted some upgraded brakes because we're putting a Stage 2 Supercharger kit, so that's the intercooler for the Supercharger. So we've upgraded the Brembo brakes. We've made custom brackets, one-offs for both sides, obviously left and right, so they're different. So there's a fair bit of work just in making bracketry to put the calipers on. So we've done that. We've cleaned up his fork legs because they were all scabby. Supercharger kit. He wanted a Stage 2, so he wasn't happy with a Stage 1. He wanted a Stage 2, so we've got big intercooler here, air intake, and then just to add to that, his exhaust system was corroded through, so we put some Dave Platt stainless tailpipes on. But under here is our big bore headers, which you can't see because it's still got the original covers on, which is a nice thing. So all the pipe work is like a 1/4 inch bigger bore all the way through, which gives us about another 30 horsepower. Then because he does quite a bit of touring, he was saying, what about fuel consumption? I said, well, while you're just cruising around, you're not going to use any more fuel than you do normally. But if you want to start giving it some beans and traveling at a higher speed and actually using the horsepower, then the answer is to put an auxiliary fuel tank on. So with a bit of forethought, we managed to come up with this solution. So this is a secondary fuel tank, and the way we've organised it is that the fuel, both fuel tanks breathe through this fuel tank. So that fuel tank is sealed. As the fuel level drops, it sucks fuel out of the back tank and fills up this tank. So he gets an extra 11 litres of fuel capacity by this system with no fuel pumps, just one-way valves and a bit of forethought. We've got a pretty nice solution. And of course we've painted it all to suit his original paint scheme. Then on top of that, he hated the position of the Speedo. Speedo, as you know, on a Tourer is here. So we've made a nice bracket for his Speedo, repositioned it on his handlebars so he doesn't have to look down to see his speed. And all the spot welded brackets and indentations in the fuel tank have all been filled out and it's all been repainted. And it looks real factory. And the overall package has come out really, really nice. One more thing. He wasn't happy with just having more power. He wanted cruise control as well, so he imported a cruise control device from Australia, and we fitted that, and that works really well. We were very surprised how well it worked. As far as power is concerned, Triumph, when they sell this bike, being a touring bike, that they keep the power down, so it's only running 80 horsepower as standard. Now with the Stage 2 Supercharger kit, the big bore exhaust is actually running 280 horsepower at the wheel. So you might notice a difference and he might be able to cruise at a higher speed. So he's coming to pick this up tomorrow, providing it doesn't snow. So it'd be nice to see him, and I'm sure he's going to be over the moon with the finish and the quality of the work we've done. We've quite enjoyed this project. It's not something we normally do, but yeah, it keeps the brain whirring. So good job. Well done, Tim. You've done most of the work. Nice.